Oh yeah! I cannot wait for this board. It's gonna be awesome sauce. Two of my favorite video game series combined into one. And yes, Banjo-Kazooie is my favorite video game series. I love all five, technically six if you're gonna give it to ukulele games. And I will probably be playing them on this channel at some point in the future. Hint, hint. But anyways, welcome! I'm the Professor, and class is back in session. We're doing another custom Mario Party board. This one is being brought to us by Bubblegum Chameleon. And get used to hearing that name, because he's been pushing out a lot of boards out on dem dar forums lately. Oh my goodness, this board is already looking awful crowded. And, oh my gosh. Are you kidding me? The Faster Than All song? The one that I often use in my dumb videos when I'm trying to speed some stupid stuff up? Oh man, this is gonna be silly. So we've got a circle around a boo, aka the one spot the computers love to go to. Oddly enough, there doesn't appear to be a big circle around, well, the circle that is, like, Spiral Mountain in general. And we've also got a massive corner over here that's got pretty much nothing. Actually, this board looks awful small, and oh, hey, wait a second. Check out this space to nowhere over here. We've just got to find out what's over there. Oh, right. Sadly, even the fast music won't speed up my movement across the board. And I suppose I should get to this sooner rather than later. For those of you that watch these videos when they come out, which according to current trends is about 50-ish of you. Yes, I realize that this is the first video that I've put out in about a few weeks, and I do have a somewhat legitimate excuse as to why. The day after the last part of the Shrek Swamp board came out, I started a new full-time job. And yeah, it's not too terrible, although it does leave me with a lot less free time to make these videos and such. But I'll do my best to keep trying to keep on doing stuff, although my life tends to be on a equilateral triangle, and just imagine, if you will, words at each of those 3 points. One says job, one says YouTube channel, and one says community theater, pick 2. Well, that week in which I started the new job also happened to be the week of performances and dress rehearsals for a production of Fiddler in the Roof that I was in. So, as you can imagine, a sort of busyness bomb got dropped on me during that week, and it took me a little bit of time to recover. I mean, even now I'm still in a different musical currently, so I'm having to record this after returning home from rehearsals and such. And why am I not speeding this up? This is a boring minigame, and Mario wins, so I'm gonna eat my time. It should be fairly obvious as to why I'm playing as Donkey Kong, because he's the most bear, aka Banjo-like thing in the game. Yoshi, oddly enough, is actually the most Kazooie-like, just because he's the most bird-like, because he's the one character that makes that turkey noise when he collects stars. I want to say 6, 7... maybe 8? It's kind of a recent trend with Yoshi, but they kind of put a stop to that a little bit in more recent games. I mean, I know there was a Yoshi game announced just a few weeks ago at E3 this year. I don't think he makes those noises. Nowadays, he just kind of sounds like a toddler, just like wobbling around, stumbling over stuff, and going, what was the dumb thing I did the last time I played this game? Oh yeah, I remember. Winning the game. That's always helpful. And a slow and awkward transition to get us back to the board. Alright, hey, we're back. Oh, Mario just got screwed out of getting to... Wait, did Luigi go to Boo? I don't remember him going to Boo. I mean, clearly we don't have those no whatever majigger things on the board because, well, they're visible on the board. Yeah, well, I think it's pretty obvious which way I want to go. As much as I really want to explore that little circular area, we're going to have to resist its siren call for now, and also make sure that we skip through this awful mini. Ain't editing great? Rank the Banjo-Kazooie games, you ask? Well, except you didn't actually say that because this is a recording and not a stream. Oh, well, gladly. First and foremost is always Banjo-Tooie, obviously. Second and second most is... seriously, I'm doing the most boring thing here? Oh, great. We'll just sit back and relax, or try to... Come on, Mart! Yo! Well, we're screwed. Come on, at least get us some chump change here. Man, this is a weird way to do a round of Mario Party, just with the selection of minigames that we've been getting, in which, like, everyone on the board's getting tons of cash. And Mario, what are you doing? Go and get the big chest. Go and get the big chest. We'll give it a... Yeah, he's not going to get the big chest. Anyways, second favorite Banjo-Kazooie game should be fairly obvious, as the original Banjo-Kazooie. My number 3 is a bit of a tricky one. It's a close call, but I'm going to have to give it to Nuts and Bolts. Fourth, then, would be Grunty's Revenge, the game that was on the Game Boy Advance and my favorite isometric platformer. And then fifth is Banjo-Pilot, which is a fine GBA racing game, especially with some really darn decent MIDI conversions of the music from the Banjo-Kazooie games, but overall just not quite as good as the 4 main series games. And yes, I know some people consider that Game Boy Advance game to be a spin-off, but I'm gonna go ahead and give it the benefit of the doubt. Oh, and if I were to put Ukulele in that ranking somewhere... I'm going to be ultra-mega controversial here, which I guess is pretty much anything involving Ukulele, and so I guess now we know what the Space to Nowhere does. It just makes you turn around immediately. That's kind of funny. Ukulele would be second in there. Oh yeah, I said it. It's better than the original Banjo-Kazooie. IMO, of course. Man, this is so weird. This music just gets me pumped up and makes me want to start shaking my thing, and Luigi really wanted to augment his role there, I guess. He's like, no, I don't want to land on no mushroom space. I want to land on a red space so I can lose money and... whatever. Let's just win this game, shall we? Oh no, this is even worse than Summer League! Why is Mario, like, looking off to stage right? It's kind of bizarre, actually. Should be facing forward. Anyways, what was I talking about earlier? Oh, right, it's music. It's almost like, caffeine, but for the ears. Can I get a star sometime during this game? The stars almost appear to be following some sort of linear path, which means I need to go and get me some good dice block rolls. And wait a minute. So the Bowser space is not only a Bowser space, but also Bowser's, like, physical presence on the board. So that means that you can have Bowser on board, lose your 10 coins, then land on that Bowser space so you can lose even more coins. Can't wait to see that inevitably happen to me. It's not about to happen to me, is it? I think I got like 3 spaces to go. I think I would remember since it didn't really happen that long ago. Alright, well... Yeah, take my money. Take my money. Alright. Thank goodness that was before the star, not after, although I guess in this situation it doesn't matter much. And oh hey, we've got ourselves a small board, and lots of stars have been gotten already, which means I should be surprised that we're just now having our first chance time. Let's do this. I am... Wait, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Or is it just a thing? Yeah, it's just a thing. Well, that was momentarily putting myself on my edge of my seat. That didn't make a whole lot of grammatical sense. Anyways, minigame time. Oh goody, a minigame where I have virtually no control over the outcome of this game. Great.